Alright, today I'm making my weight loss video. So this isn't normal weight loss because, let me move this. So this isn't my normal weight loss video because this is, my daughter's pouting over there because I said she could be in the video with me, but she wanted to love all over me. And it's hot, like, you know, it's hot in this house because in California homes, we don't have insulation in most houses. So my upstairs bedroom is getting full sun right now. So it's hot, it's really hot, and it's facing west. So it's really hot up here. She wants to love all over me, you know, like they're like cats. They only want to love on you when they want to love on you. Anytime else is not okay. But this video, I'm going to be talking about regular weight loss, but also, I say regular because, you know, weight loss as a human being, regular weight loss, but also, excuse our intermission. So, where are you going to sit? You can't talk.
I want to read this book.
No, I'm making a video. So, for my postpartum weight loss, that's what I'm going to be talking about today as well. So when I had my first child, Kennedy, the one that's over there pouting, I started my pregnancy weighing 140, about there. We had just gotten back from deployment. Actually, I got back from deployment weighing 132. That was nice. I mean, you don't get good food, so of course you lose weight. And I worked out a ton. So I got back from deployment weighing 132. And within about 3 or 4 months, no, about like 3 months, I was pregnant. And I weighed, I mean, they say love makes you fat, and yeah, that's real. Once me and my husband were reunited, I gained 8 pounds. So I mean, I was at 140. I was still at a healthy weight. I was happy. I was comfortable with myself. But that's where I started my first pregnancy, was at 140. From there, during my pregnancy, I was like, oh, I'm pregnant. I can eat whatever I want. Like, I've never been a bigger person my whole life. So from there, I got up to 185 is where I ended my first, with my first pregnancy. It ended at 185 when I was induced. That's what I weighed. Here's the aftermath of my first pregnancy. She's right here. This is what you get when you have a child. When you become pregnant, you have a child, this is what you get. This floating head right here. So I ended my first pregnancy at 185. And from there, I lost the baby pretty quickly. I mean, I was breastfeeding, so that helped a lot, like you know, it normally does. And I went vegan for a couple months, but to me that wasn't sustainable for me personally, because I like meat, and you know, it's, I don't know, every now and then you want one of your children's chicken nuggets. But so I quit doing that, and I just naturally lost all the weight. So I got down to like 145, I'd say. At the same time, I had picked up, when she was about a year old, I picked up intermittent fasting, and I was working out quite a lot actually after my pregnancy. And that's how I lost all the baby weight basically. But then my husband went on 2 deployments between her being 1 and 2 years old. He went on 2 deployments, so I emotionally ate and had a lot of anxiety and depression. So I dealt with really bad postpartum depression with her. And so I gained a lot of weight back. And then I lost weight from intermittent fasting again. And then by the time she was 3 years old, I was up to, I got up to 170, and then with keto, also not sustainable for me personally, I got back down to 165. So we had been trying to get pregnant on and off, on and off. We were just like, well, it's not happening, so it's not in the cards for us. At certain spots, we were like, no, we don't want another child. And certain spots, we were like, yeah, we really want another child. So our plan, once we decided to have another child, hey, our plan once we decided we want to have another child was to start trying, and we decided a couple, like right before her 3rd birthday, that we'd start trying again. And I was like, well, that's perfect, we'll start trying, but it's gonna take a while. It's probably gonna take until the end of the year. Hopefully it'll be like November by the time we get pregnant. So I can have a couple months to, you know, lose some weight before I get pregnant. So that didn't happen. We did end up getting pregnant in April. Immediately, the month we started trying, I was tracking my ovulation, and I was taking a supplement to help my cycle regulate. And within that month, I became pregnant. So I started my pregnancy weighing 165, which is a lot for me. I'm 5'5". I mean, I'm not huge by any means. I'm not a large person. I am overweight. I started my pregnancy at 165, and when I was induced, I was 205. I had planned my pregnancy. I said, oh, I'm only going to gain like 15-20 pounds max during this pregnancy, and that didn't happen. I was induced at 205, and it was scary. I had high blood pressure at certain parts of my pregnancy, and you're hot. It's hot. I don't want you on my lap. And it's just not good for you to put on that much weight and have a healthy pregnancy. It's really hard to do. So I don't remember how much I weighed when I left the hospital, but within, I think by the time she turned 9 months old, I had gotten down to my now weight. I've sustained this weight for a couple months now because she did just turn a year old. I got down to 165. I fluctuate between 163 and 167, but so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I did that. How did I lose the weight? So I lost the weight by I did some intermittent fasting because that works really well for me. My intermittent fasting window, when I do that, is I don't do it like a lot of YouTubers and Instagrammers and whatever do. I don't cut out breakfast. I always eat my breakfast, but I cut out dinner. And even not even cut out dinner, but I will move my dinner forward. So my eating window is usually anytime between 6 and 8 is when I start eating. And I will not eat after 3 p.m. So that makes it so I'm going to bed on an empty stomach. I'm not eating a big meal and then going to bed. And it's just sitting there like, what are you doing with your life? And it just works out well for me that way. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background. You gotta have chores, right? And my whining daughter, because she's 4 and she has the most amount of feelings. Where did I leave off? So, sorry, I had to deal with my child. So, is it raining? My other child just woke up. I'll do this fast now. So, I lost my baby weight by breastfeeding, drinking a ton of water, intuitive eating. I do that most of the time. I don't tell myself I can't have pizza and snacks and whatever. It's always okay to have those things, but in portion sizes when you're trying to lose weight. I didn't exercise that much. I should have exercised a lot more. I thought I would. So, well, like we do, we bought a treadmill. So I didn't work out nearly as much as I should have, even though we have a power rack, we have an Olympic bar, we have all the things you could ever need to work out. Yeah, so I have no excuse whatsoever, other than the fact that my time is crunched, to say the least. And now my baby's crying. All right, how to put a movie on for the babies. I don't know where I left off. I think I left off with the fact that I lost all my baby weight via intermittent fasting, intuitive eating, drinking a lot of water, and what was the other one? Breastfeeding. So I did. That's how I lost all my baby weight. So right now I'm 165, so I'm back to where I was before I got pregnant. So now my goal is to get down to like 130, 140-ish, back to where I was with my first pregnancy. And be in really good shape. So I turn 30 at the very end of this year. My birthday is December 31st. I'll be 30 years old. So I want to be in the best shape of my life, right? Like, who doesn't? So I have all of the means to do so. I know how to eat right. I know how to lose the weight. I plan on intermittent fasting, like hardcore, starting at like 6 to 8 a.m., whatever it is, to 3 p.m. Like, not eating after 3 p.m. Like, you can eat, and I'm not starving myself. I don't eat anywhere near 1,200 calories. I eat around 1,700 to 2,000 calories a day, depending. These children. So I'm not starving myself. I eat a good amount of food. But my other goal to get to where I want to be is to do at least one cardio session a day, whether that's low intensity, so list cardio, that being a walk outside with my children, a incline walk on my treadmill, just a walk outside or on base, whatever it might be. My other workout will be, I want to do at least 5 workouts a day other than cardio, or not a day, sorry, that would be crazy. Do 5 workouts a week, not including my cardio. So whether that be at home workouts, whether like YouTube workouts, whatever they might be, because there's tons of really good, like, you should never have to pay for a workout program like my stupid self tried to do. There are tons of at home, no equipment workouts that really will kick your butt for free. They're all on YouTube. There's so many of them. There's even Instagram workouts. You can just combine a bunch. So that's my other goal, between doing those a couple times a week and weightlifting a couple times a week, because we do have weightlifting equipment in our garage. So that's my real goal, is to get at least 5 workouts other than cardio in a day. My daughter, the 5-year-old Kennedy, she really loves doing in our living room workouts. So watching someone on the TV, and she'll mock them, and she'll try her best to do whatever she can. So she really enjoys that. So it's really cute being able to do that with her. So that's my goal, get around 130 to 140 pounds. I understand, like, gaining muscle will add some weight on there. So I want to keep you all up to date and myself up to date on Instagram as well. I'll keep doing weight loss videos on here just to get where I'm at. But so far I've lost almost 40 pounds. Actually, that is 40 pounds, isn't it? Right? Yeah, that's about 40 pounds that I've lost. But I have about 25 to 35 more pounds to go till I get to where I want to be. It's not all about a number, though. It's about how I feel and doing it, obviously, in a healthy manner. But sorry, I'm sweating. I just got done cleaning. Plus, this room was rather warm. But yeah, what I want to do is post my workouts, whether while I'm doing them or I'm about to do them on my phone, on Instagram, every single day for accountability, so y'all can do it with me, whatever it may be. But that's what I plan on doing, and I will keep you up to date. I probably honestly won't post my meals very often because I eat the most random stuff, and I'm not a very good cook. I don't like cooking, honestly. I'm trying to like cooking. I love baking. Obviously, that does not go along with my goals here, but I do love baking. Like, I love baking. One day I will own a food truck. I won't say what kind so no one steals my idea. But that's my goal. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask me on here, ask me on my Instagram. What else? And please don't forget to subscribe, like my video, and please comment for any questions at all. Whether you have more video ideas, whether you have tips, I don't know, maybe you have some crazy tip I don't know about for weight loss. Anything you all want to ask me or comment on, say, hey, you look like a poop potato, go for it. I don't care. But awesome, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.